Today we are going to chant slokas 6 to 10 of chapter 2 of Narayaniyam, which is Bhagavad Swarupa Madhuryam and Bhakti Mahatvam. Om Sri Gurubhyo Namaha. Sri Guruvayurappa Sharanam. Sloka 6. Evam Bhuda Manojnata Navasudha Nishyanda Sandohanam Tadrubam Parachitrasayanamaya Chedoharam Srunnadam Sadya Prerayade Madim Madayade Romanjayatyangagam Vyasinjatyabhishida Bashpavisaraihi Ananda Murchodbhavaihi. Evam Bhudamanojnada, that your form of such celestial beauty, which is fascinating. Navasudha is pure. Navasudha is pure nectar. Nishyanda Sandohanam is constantly showering. Tvam Twad Rupam, that is your form. Varachit Samaya Namayam, that is which is a combination of supreme consciousness and bliss. Chedoharam, that is which captivates the mind. Srunnadam Sadhyaha Prerayade, that is of those who devotedly hear, that is the recitals of accounts of your deeds. Sadhyaha Prerayade is immediately stimulates. Madim Madayade, and fills the mind with joy. Romanja Yadi Angagam, that is goosebumps swept up in all limbs. To say in Malayalam, Adituttu Mudivare Romanjam Kollunnu. Vyasinjadi Abhi, that is base also, with the flooding cool tears, that is Shida Bashpa Visaraihi, with the flooding cool tears, Ananda Murchodbhavaihi, produced from the ecstasy of joy. To summarize, the poet says here, Hare Guruvayurappa, your captivating form, which continuously showers pure nectar, and which is itself the supreme bliss, holds the mind of those who hear your glories. Their minds are immediately stimulated and filled with joy. They experience Romanjadi Angagam, that is goosebumps all over their body, and are bathed in the cool tears produced from ecstasy of joy. Now, sloka 7. Evam bhutataya hi bhaktyabihido yoga sayogadvayade karma jnanamayad vrishottamadaro yogishwarayargiyade saundaryaiga rasatmage toi khalu prema pragashatmika bhaktir nisramameva vishwapurushaihi labhya ramavallabha. Evam Bhudatayahi. It is because of these reasons only, Bhakti Abhihidaha Yogaha Sa, that the yoga known as Bhakti, that is devotion, Yogyadvaya Karma Jnanamayad, that is in comparison to the other two yogas of Karma and Jnana. Vrishottama Taraha, it is indeed superior. Iti Yogishwarahi Giyade, so has been sung by the great sages. Saundaryaiga rasatmage toi khalu, towards you who is a beauty incarnate, prema pragasha atmika bhaktihi, that is bhakti is devotion which emanates from intense love towards you, nisramam eva, without any effort at all, vishwapurushaihi labhya, that by all humans it's attainable. Ramavallabha is addressing God here, O consort of Lakshmi. Hare Ramavallabha, your enchanting form automatically captures the minds of the devotees. Hence, Bhakti Yoga is considered a far easier path compared to the other two paths of Karma Yoga and Jnana Yoga. So said the great sages. All human beings can effortlessly attain you, Hare Guruvayurappa, through bhakti, which is intense love towards you. Now going to sloka 8. Nishkamam niyada swadharmacharanam yad karma yogabhidam taddure yabalam yadaupanishadat jnanopalabhyam puna त्वत्व्यक्ततया सुदुर्गमतरं चित्तस्य तस्माद् विभो तत्प्रेमात्मक भक्तिरेव सततं साधीयसि श्रेयसी. Nishkamam, without selfish desire, niyada swadharmacharanam, which consists in the performance of one's duties. Yat karma yoga vidam, that which is called karma yoga, tad duretya phalam, that gives result only in a distant future. Yat Upanishad jnana upalabhyam punaha, again the path which consists in attaining knowledge of Brahma as described in the Upanishads, tattu avyaktadaya, and that too because of it. Avyaktada means being abstract. Sudurgamataram chittasya, it is very difficult for the mind to pursue. Tasmat vibho, hence vibho, addressing God. Tvat prematmaka bhakti eva, that is the bhakti yoga which consists only in love to you. Sadadam, it is always. Swadhiyasi shreyasi, that is the sweetest and the most excellent. To sum up, the poet here says, addresses God as all-pervading Lord, Vibho. The path of Karma Yoga, which consists of performing one's duties without expectation of fruits, needs to be practiced for a long time to get results. The path of Jnana Yoga, which consists of knowing the Brahman, as explained in the Upanishads, it's very difficult for the mind to pursue because of its abstract nature. Avyaktadaya is this. Therefore, O Guruvayurappa, Bhakti Yoga, which is of the nature of pure love to you, is the sweetest and noblest, and hence it is the most excellent path. Now going to slogan number 9. Atyayasakaraणि कर्मपडलान्याचर्य निर्यन्मना बोधे भक्तिपदे तथा बोधे भक्तिपदे तवाप्यचिततां मायान्ति किं तावता क्लिष्टा तर्कपदे परं तव वपुः ब्रह्माख्यमन्ये पुनः चित्तार्द्रत्वमृते विचिन्त्य बहुभिः सिद्ध्यन्ति जन्मान्तरैः. Adi ayasakarani, that is demanding great effort, karma padalani, the disciplines of karma yoga, that is various nitya and naimittika karmas. Acharya means by performing. Nidyanmana, mind definitely becomes purified. Bodhe bhaktipade adhava, that is the following path of Jnana Yoga and also the path of Bhakti Yoga. Ayanti kim, the Uchitatamam ayanti, that is one gains fitness for following the Jnana Marga and Bhakti Marga. Kim tavada, but what is the use after spending so much effort? Klishta tarkapade, straining in the path of logical reasoning, which is called Jnana Yoga. Param tava babuhu brahmakyada, that is because of the unmanifested aspect known as Supreme Brahman. Anye punaha, others, however, chitta ardhatvam, that is without melting the heart in love, Manas premayal urugade. Vichindya, pondering over Bahubihi Siddhyandi. That is a lot of time they attain Janmandarehi. Only after many lives they attain the Jnana Yoga. To sum up here, Hare Guruvayurappa, some people follow the path of Karma Yoga and perform the various rituals for long with great effort and attain mental purity. This only entitles them to become fit for the practice of Jnana and Bhakti Yogas. Tavada Kim, what is the use? Since the path of Karma Yoga alone cannot lead to liberation, Mukti. Some others strive hard, pondering over the attributeless Supreme, that is Supreme Brahman, Jnana Yoga. They, without melting their hearts in love for you, take a long time to reach their goal of perfection. In short, the poet feels Karma Yoga results in purification of the mind and is only a preliminary step for practicing Jnana Yoga. But Bhakti Yoga, that is when Bhakti in its intense form becomes Para Bhakti, and that itself leads to knowledge, that is Jnanam. Now the 10th sloka. Tvalbhaktistu katharasamrtachari narmachanena swayam siddhyandi vimala prabodha padavim akleshadastvanvadi sadhya siddhigari jayatyai vipo saivastu me tvatpada prema praudi rasardhrada dhrutataram vadalayadhishvara. Svalbhaktistu, devotion to you indeed, Katharasa Amritachari. In the flow is the flow of nectar showering from your stories. Nirmajjanena means by submerging in its bliss. Swayam Siddhyandi is self-attainable directly. Vimala Prabodha Padavim, the state of pure knowledge and enlightenment. Aklesha Dhanvadi, that is without any effort, bestows, that is because it gives instant achievement. Sadhya Siddhigari Jayadi Aivipu, and then that is why it is superior to the other two paths. Aivipu is, he is addressing God as Vipo. Sa eva astu me, so may I have that bhakti. Tvatpada prema praudi rasa ardrada, that is the state of melting of the heart from the bliss of intense love for your padam. Drudataram, very soon. Padalayeshwara is, O Lord of Guruvayurappa. Meaning, I Vibho, devotion to these is easily attainable just by submerging oneself in Amrutasare Kadasara, that is the nectar flood of thy stories. This can be done without much effort and is instantly leads to pure knowledge, that is bliss. Devotion, that is bhakti, comes itself if one merely immersing oneself in the joy of listening to the stories and deeds and excellences and gets bestowed with pure knowledge of the Supreme, that is liberation or mukti, without any effort, by your grace alone. It is therefore superior to the other paths of karma and jnana. Hey Guruvayurappa, may I soon experience that state of melting of the heart in the bliss of intense love for the lotus feet. Tat pada prema praudi rasatmaga dhrutataram vadalayadishwara. This chapter is concluded with this 10th sloka. Hare Krishna. Namami Narayana Padapangajam Karomi Narayana Pujanam Sada Vadami Narayana Nama Nirmalam Smarami Narayana Tattvamayam. Hare Guru Ayappa Sharanam.